All right, ladies and gentlemen, this next bout is for the Apex Light Heavyweight Championship, brought to you by Chips Transmission. When the action begins, your referee in charge of this bout is Jimmy Neely. Introducing first, fighting out of the red corner tonight, he brings in a record of 3 wins, 3 losses. He weighed in 204 pounds. Fighting out of Striker Martial Arts in Bluff City, Tennessee, Ruthless Troy Rutledge. And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the blue corner with a record of 6 wins and only 2 defeats, 2 no contests. He weighed in 206 pounds, fighting out of Team Oxendine in Johnson City, Tennessee, Doug the Cobra Williams.
Both fighters with tremendous support and number of fans here in this bout for the light heavyweight, the Apex Light Heavyweight Championship at 205 pounds. That vacant title will be won by one of these 2 fighters, Ruthless Troy Rutledge or Doug the Cobra Williams. Rutledge is in the black trunks with the white trim. Williams is in the black trunks with the red trim. And our referee says we're ready to go. No glove touch at the front at the start.
Oh, there's the knee.
There's those knees. Yeah.
Troy Rutledge throwing heat, though, boys.
Yeah, when you're a guy like Doug, you're looking for those knees. You got to be careful not to catch an uppercut on the way in.
Yeah, but Doug is very well at avoiding the punches, though. You know, even though he's longer and Troy Rutledge was throwing heat, Doug's still done a good job at avoiding some of those.
Snuck in that left knee.
Nice little underhook right there.
He's doing a good job at nullifying a wild opponent right now, kind of letting him cool off. You know, Doug's.
Nice knee to the.
Yeah. Caught him downstairs and.
See if we can get a replay of that.
You got it the last time you asked for it.
I'm a fan of seeing replays of the low blows. I cannot lie. Still, yeah, you know, basically what we said was going to happen. Kind of happened at the start of the round. You know, Rutledge looked to get inside and throw the big bombs, and Doug looked to get the knees. So,
well, Rutledge, who will get 5 minutes here, still bent down.
Chris Maxey is coaching in between. He shouldn't be allowed to coach him. He's right in his ear.
It's hard. He went down at that spot, so it's hard to get him in a neutral corner. But that might have been an extra reason, why he stayed down a little bit more.
I'm a little worried right now. His opponent's kind of, I hate to say it, but I'm worried his opponent might be done. And I hope that's not the case. Doug's had bad luck with that in the past. But I saw a little head shake from his opponent. I really, really hope that we're not going to see that.
I don't think
I hope not. A little bit. I hope not. Doug's had a problem with that in the past. You know, guys.
I saw him gag a couple times.
Yeah.
I really did. He just did. It's crazy.
And it's important to point out this isn't like an intentional knees or anything like that. You know, you got a guy who throws a lot of knees, a guy who's really tall. His knee's right there. You know, when you're pressed up against someone and your knee's inches away from the area anyway, and you bring that up, it hits a lot.
So the referee having a word with Doug Williams.
Well, we saw a fight. We saw a pro fight between Judd Brown and Jason King actually get stopped for this same exact thing. Jason King was not able to continue because he got the unintentional low blow from Judd Brown and Nick. I've seen the fight with Nick Baker in that way. I've seen Bellator fights that in the way. It happens a lot. More than people are used to seeing. But Troy Rutledge is a tough guy. He's not acting like it's killing him. Most of the time when you see those fights, people don't even get up. When that happens, people don't even give up. So I don't think we'll end up seeing a stoppage from this. It don't look like it now.
I'm sorry. Do you think that guys don't take advantage enough of that 5 minutes that they get?
Yeah, I could definitely see that because I've been hit there before and kind of went back a little bit premature. Mm-hmm. The thing is like a big thing that I do now is I like to outpace my fighter. So if I'm the one over here, grieving over the low blow, and he's over here getting all this extra time to rest, when I'm over here grieving, it's a bad spot to be in.
You have to game plan it, because he's getting that rest too.
Rutledge looks like he's preparing.
Good.
To get back and ready, and then he nods to our referee, and we're
ready
to go.
1, 2. He said 1, 2, 3. They're all there, and we're ready to roll again.
I think he did a visual check as well.
I always got to get the visual. Oh gosh!
Down goes Rutledge, and this fight is over.
No. That was a low blow.
Oh, is it a low blow?
Yes, sir.
Again.
Okay.
It was a low blow again. I want to see a replay of this one. Cameraman, give me the replay.
Yeah, I'd like
Wow.
to see that one. I didn't even see it. I just saw the hit, the
Yeah.
shot to the chin.
We're about to see. If we got a. You gonna take a point? Oh, I don't agree with that. That was definitely unintentional again. You can't take a point right there.
Wow.
You can't take a point from another unintentional low blow.
Yeah, you normally get a couple,
A
right?
couple, yeah. I mean, oh, here we go. Boom, right in there. Yes, sir.
It did hit him. I believe it did hit
Yeah.
him.
And that's what I saw was that right connect.
Yeah.
And he went down.
The toe did go into the top, but I believe the heel and stuff definitely caught the rest of the
Ankle.
cup. You know, I mean, Doug Williams got a big foot, but I think the cup still, the cup will still hit there, boys.
And that's more likely to happen when you're talking about a 6'5" guy trying to kick on a
Yeah,
6-foot
again,
guy.
man, you got a tall guy. It's just sometimes hard.
And if you wonder, Tyler, if he wasn't going to get up for the first one,
I think he's saying he's done, maybe.
Yeah, I was worried about this with the first one. So, I mean, I hope it's not the case, man. You know, and if you're Troy right now, you got to look at it like, hey, he's still. This fight's so early on. He's still in this fight. In my opinion, it would be stupid for Troy
he's gonna throw
to
up.
stop right now.
Hey, cameraman, is there any way that we can? Is there a slowed down replay of that possibly, or is that too much to ask? I know we just now got this high tech, but I'm curious to see.
our man Michael is running four jobs in there. We'll see if we can make that happen. But my goodness,
I know I'm a demanding person, Michael, but I'd love to see that.
I think Adam, they've delivered on all your
Here we go.
requests.
Here we go. Let's see if we can have a slowed down play of this.
It's the front of his foot right there.
Yeah.
It's the front of his foot, but at the same time, I want to. I want. Oh,
Yeah,
whoa,
they
yeah,
brought
there
it
it was.
back.
Whoa, there it is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
To the top left, I guess.
The officials are behind us actually right now, looking to see if this is what's going on with this. So there is a replay, and the officials are definitely behind us and going over. I mean, to me, I understand. In the corner over here of Doug Williams is arguing that it was a legal blow,
Right.
But at the same time, I can see where the nut shot comes into play right there with the heel possibly. That's the only thing that I'm seeing that I can take from it.
Yeah.
The toes definitely go into to his right. Boom. Yeah, that's definitely a toe right there.
It looks like a lot more of the toe in the top of the foot than maybe a clean shot like we saw the first time.
What do you think, Tyler?
Man, it's hard to say. Like I said, it does look like the toe
From the
hits high.
replay, what do you say?
You don't. I'm not the one who either got hit in the nuts or didn't. It's hard for me to say.
And how about this? What about the impact after that low blow? He took a hard right punch.
That's the thing. He took a good shot to the chin right after that too.
And so if he's not reeling from one, he could be reeling from the other. It's Troy Rutledge who is down on his knees right now and slowly trying to make his way up. He has 5 minutes, and we've probably gone as they have a bucket near him. Maybe, as you guys mentioned, maybe.
I've got the
throw up.
ISK head official behind us, Thomas Brooks, and I just took a brief moment to talk with him. And he, after seeing the slow-mo, he can definitely tell that it does hit a lot higher up. But, this ain't NFL. We can't throw a challenge flag out on the play. We've got to take into consideration that you've got to take into consideration that the ref's up there. He's seeing it. He might have been behind him. It definitely looked, obviously Troy thought he got hit there. I mean, whether we did, whether he didn't, I mean, the slow-mo is good, but at the same time, we just can't never tell exactly where you got hit.
Yeah, it's a close call for a ref to be in, because it's easy for us to see. We're watching it over and over.
Yeah.
The ref only got to see it in that moment.
Yeah.
And in that moment, it looked like it.
Yeah, it definitely did. It looked like it bad to me, boys. I mean, that's why I want to see it so bad. So
Rutledge still talking it over with the referee, still with time. And Doug Williams, boy, he responded quickly after. I know he had that low blow there, but he was on the attack after resting the first time.
Yeah, Doug did a great job as soon as the kick landed, wherever it landed. Doug followed up with a punch immediately, and that was a really good. Troy's bouncing around. I think we're going to see him come back out. I hope so, man.
I do too, man. I hate to see if I get stopped like that, but at the same time, boys.
Yeah, it's also not us.
That's going to be in the back of his head for the rest of this fight.
Yeah.
I mean, we're not even halfway through the first round yet, I don't believe. We're probably not even close to being
not
halfway
even
through
a
the
minute.
first round.
And the thing is, too, if you're Doug, you know, what does this do for you if you're Doug? You're scared to death to throw knees or kicks, and that's a large part of what Doug does.
He's already lost 1 point,
Yes.
and we're going to see how the rest of the –
I can't agree with the point being taken. Can you, Tyler? Can you agree with that?
Yeah, I don't know, man. I really don't know enough about the rule books to say.
Fight's over.
You know, it looks like it's over.
Fight has been called.
Didn't take us 5 minutes.
Man.
And so –
I'm not sure what that does to a title fight.
well, it was vacant, and we thought we were going to have a winner. But
It'll be a no contest. Yeah, I'm sure the belt will be a no contest, right? Is that correct?
yeah, so the official behind us confirming that this is a no contest. So a vacant title for the Apex Light Heavyweight title stays vacant.
The bad thing about this is, you know, Casey Octonine is Doug Williams' coach. He was right here beside us. He could see the replay. Casey Octonine, one of my great friends and one of my coaches as well, but I can see that. I consider that a nut shot. You know, even though the toes, you got to think Doug Williams probably wears a size 13 or 14 shoe.
Right.
I mean, the toes is what he's saying dug into the top of his pelvis there.
And again, it doesn't matter. All that matters is what the ref saw.
Yeah.
Right.
And if it's so close that we're even going back and looking on slow motion, it was close.
Yeah.
And that's all that matters.
Yeah.
Well, and it's not like Troy Rutledge was faking it or anything. I mean,
No,
clearly that it's just a matter of how intense you think the shot was. But unfortunate, because this had a lot of potential, right?
Yeah, man. I hate it for Doug.
All right, official decision and ruling on this fight. Back to the cage and Cody Gwynn.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, after an incidental low blow, this fight has been ruled a no contest.